These are the best AKs that you can get in Counter-Strike 2 with a budget of $100, and we're starting off with the AK Elite Museo. That's pretty underrated if you ask me, and I think that people are realizing it as the price has been going up a lot recently, because right now the minimum wear is $37, and then we have the AK Jaguar, which is an absolute classic that just looks amazing. It's not super unique because the Pantera Onca exists, which is like a slightly better version of this, but it is way more expensive as this one in field tested is $89. And then we have the AK Legion of Anubis, which just has to be here. In terms of price to quality ratio, it's absolutely amazing. This is the factory new version for $18, but the minimum wear looks almost the same and is under $10. And then the AK Green Laminate, which is an old one, but for a green loadout it is still pretty good. I'm gonna be honest though, the factory new for $25 is pretty expensive for the skin and it costs almost the same in every condition. And then we have the AK First Class, which is similar to the Green Laminate in a way, I guess, but overall, despite being a very old skin, people really like it, and the field tested is just on the budget for $100. This video was sponsored by Skins Monkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty CS2 skins for some new shiny ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page, and link to Skins Monkey is in the description. And then we have the AK Aquamarine Revenge, which is still one of the best AK skins in the entire game. It has an amazing artwork and the minimum wear is $70. And then the AK Red Laminate, which is very simple, but somehow it's still one of the best red AK skins, at least for this budget, but the field tested is very expensive for $57. And then the AK Inheritance, which is at least top 3 for me when it comes to this budget. It looks amazing, and this one, despite being well worn, is actually pretty clean as you can see, and it is just on the budget for $99. And then the AK The Outsiders, which is the poor man's Fire Serpent. It has the same colors and the artwork is alright, and you can get the minimum wear version for $33. Next up, the AK The Empress, which is still one of the best skins in the entire game in terms of price to quality ratio. This one is minimal wear for about $60, but the field tested for like $40 looks almost the same if you want to save some money. And then the AK Asimov, and this is one that I personally hate on the AWP and even on the P250. This skin is nice, but on the AK it just looks very weird in my opinion, but if you like it, the minimum wear is $60. And then the AK Ice Cold, which is another great one in terms of price to quality ratio, and you can get this one in minimum wear for $9. And next up, the AK Wasteland Rebel, which looks basically the same in every condition, but the field tested is the cheapest one available for around $37, and in my opinion it even looks better with these few scratches because it just fits the skin. And then we have the AK Safety Net, which is the only orange skin apart from the Asimov, and an unpopular opinion, I prefer this one over the Asimov. There you go, I said it, and it is super cheap as well because you can get the factory new version for just $6. And then the AK Redline, which is an absolute classic, but it's so expensive nowadays. It used to be like $5 back in the days, but now the field tested is $35, which is pretty crazy. And next up, the AK Orbit MK01, which is an other option for a red AK, but to be honest, the red line is much better and it's not that much more expensive as this one in minimum wear is $24, so between the two I would rather put in an extra $10 and get the red line instead of this one. And then we have the AK Neon Rider, and this is quite literally your only option for a purple loadout. The artwork is pretty cool though, and the minimum wear version is around $86. Go to the comments right now and let me know what your favorite AK skin is. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.